This is the Next Tape podcast with Mikel and
RJ,
where we have conversations on different topics. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about video games. And basically, we're going to be responding to the first episode that we did. Is that right, RJ?
Yeah, I guess we'll have more to talk about than Sony.
Yeah. So we're going to start with the PlayStation quote-unquote response. So, did you see the quote-unquote response with PlayStation?
You mean how they're tweeting out about a nice fight stick coming out for Marvel Token Fighters? Yeah, that's a great response.
Yeah, that's a great response right there. Yeah, it is. It is a crazy response that they decide to do that instead of letting the people know that that they're sorry and they'll walk back on their getting back physical media back where it belongs. But no, that wasn't what they did. They just basically are ignoring us throughout. You guys see all the tweets that they have made since then, such as their monthly is it PSN? You get free games. Huh? Yeah, PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation Plus. Yes, description. You get 2 free games. Blah blah blah, and then other they just basically tweet a lot of trailers from them, and it basically pissed people off, etc. All that stuff. There's been quote tweets this is not the end. If you think this is the end, we're going to keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting. So, yeah. Did you see the petition? Not the petition, but
I did. Oh, yeah, I did see that petition.
Yeah, it's at 300,000 now. Do you think it will affect PlayStation? That will change anything?
There's a few things here too that have come to light. So the first I want to address is this guy, Dr. Satana. I don't know. He represents some Japanese video game firm or whatever. So he went out and said on IGN of all places, saying so he did a little thought experiment of if 500,000 people unsubscribe to PS Plus, that would be 1% of the total people subscribed to PS Plus, right?
Yeah.
So he's saying that's basically nothing. That's basically nothing for Sony to weigh out the storm and collect more money from an all-digital future kind of thing. But even then, if 500,000 people unsubscribe to PS Plus and they're paying whatever it is monthly, $89.99 a month, or if they're subscribed to a higher tier like $129,
right,
that's still millions and millions of dollars that they're losing on the subscription. So for this guy to come out and say that is just not going to change anything or anything like that. The only thing these companies really respond to is losing money. So just keep on unsubscribing, keep on doing all that stuff, because at the bottom line, this isn't for consumer benefits like Sony is trying to say. This isn't everything Sony said about this whole pivot is just for them to eat up all of the profits on an all-digital future. So just keep the pressure on. Will I think that 300,000 signatures for that change Sony's mind in any way? I think genuinely they're looking at how many customers they're actually going to lose and how much they're going to gain from an all digital future, and I genuinely think they're just going to wait it out, and whoever sticks around because the brand is what it is. There's no competition. So I don't know. And then there was another thing too where it's pretty insignificant, but like in the EU, some Irish guy represents in the EU or whatever, saying like Sony has the right to sell whatever they want to sell on the PlayStation Store. It's their storefront or anything. So the EU Commission won't even get involved, even though what they did with the whole Stop Killing Games, you know that thing too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Stop Killing Games. Yeah. Basically, the EU shafted them too, so it's not like the EU is going to look out for people and their choice on physical media and everything like that. So that's my 2 cents on what Sony is just going to weather the storm here.
Yeah.
It's sad that I really don't think they're going to change course. And I think once GTA 6 comes out, I guarantee a lot of people are just going to forget about it.
Did you see did you see Brazil joining Stop Killing Games? Did you see that?
I saw that too. Yeah. The Brazil person saying, because and that's another thing in these I guess like poorer countries and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's cheaper for them because like PSN is only available in so many countries. Like you saw with Marvel Token Fighters.
Oh yeah.
It's only going to be available in like it's going to skip like almost 130 countries because PlayStation isn't available in those countries, right?
Yeah.
So if you cut out the whole physical market and everything like that, these other countries, they can't afford, because of the currency exchange and everything, Sony charges more on their network, and it's just a whole mess with that. So that's why the Brazilians are going to step up, because their customers are going to really suffer with that, just like with a lot of people in, say, like Africa or just, Turkey, wherever that, like Sony's main priority seems to just be the Western countries,
right?
Western nations.
Do you think because Brazil has started something, do you think other countries will follow suit in the near future? Because I do think if you see if Brazil started something like politicians that started something, I think it will be a little bit of a movement to other countries to connect and get something done in the near future. So it will keep. I don't know if it will keep physical media alive, but like maybe change some policies around for digital media in general, like
Oh, like the rights of how you purchase digital media.
I don't know if it will change anything, but it might change the rights for digital rights. What do you think?
So you're saying like what Brazil's doing? Do you think other countries would join in?
Yes.
And that would get Sony to change?
Yes.
I think Sony's main markets, the EU, Japan, and North America.
Yeah.
They're already pretty digital as it is.
Right.
I don't know how it is with the EU.
Yeah.
I think America, it's like 50-50. I know a lot of people want to say Japan is very physical oriented, but they've really embraced digital media as well in Japan as well. Like Brazil is, if a country like so if the UK or something, that would be a different story. But like I don't know. I hope just let other companies decide if they still want to make physical media, because that's the other thing too, is Sony didn't tell their third-party publishers about this, right?
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, and a couple of them did tweet it out too. Santa Monica said they're doing physical with their latest God of War game. Is it Laura? Is it Laura? Lofia?
Lofia.
My bad. Lofia.
We're talking about real God of War fan.
Sorry.
Real Sony fan right here. Doesn't know about God of War.
My bad.
Kratos is his wife.
Yeah. And then Insomniac came out as well and tweeted. I think it was more for a reply. Said that Wolverine's going to be physical, and then creators of like, was it the House? No, the Mouse. Is it PI?
Mouse PI for Hire. Yeah, I just bought that game too. Yeah, physically. Yeah.
Yeah, they said they're
fully on the disc. You don't need to download anything or whatever. You put in the disc, and the game is going to work right away. That's another misconception. Sorry to interrupt, but that's another misconception too. If the case says internet download required, that means the game isn't fully on the disc. But if it doesn't say that on the case, that means you can put the disc right in the PS5 and it'll work right away. No questions asked. Just like a Switch 2 cartridge will work right away.
Right. Yeah. So is this like taking? Are they like not happy, or are they taking shots?
No, these especially Insomniac and Santa Monica, I don't even think they were told that physical media was ending. I don't think anybody was. I think this was decided by a bunch of suits at the top of Sony who were just looking at a bunch of numbers and thought, hey, we could make twice as much money off of every single game sale. What's the backlash going to be compared to how many customers we're going to lose, how much profit we're going to get? And they crunched all the numbers and they said, we'll just do it. That's what I felt would happen here. And they didn't consult any of the developers, anything like that. Like I heard CD Projekt Red, contacted Sony asking what's going on with physical media and everything like that. And Sony literally said, well, you either stop producing physical media for us, or you don't even have to publish on our platform anymore. Like it's either take it. Sony's literally saying to these developers, either take it or leave it with this stuff. They've made their decision, and even with all these developers speaking out, it doesn't feel like Sony's going to backtrack on this. I think they've made their decision.
What can Sony, PlayStation do to change people's minds about digital in the near future? Would they have to change their own policy, rearrange them around so it makes it more safer for the consumer, so they feel safe that they own their own digital? Because we talked about this on the other episode. They got rid of movies in the past, and basically also I don't know if it happened to games in the past. A lot of games have been a lot of games have been delisted in the past. Remember that Afro Samurai game that got removed because it was it wasn't great. It was good. A lot of the Marvel stuff, a lot of Marvel games are delisted because they're licensed and they're expensive.
Soundtracks and video games.
Yes.
A great example is Forza as well. You only have a certain amount of years for licensing of cars, so every other game has to be delisted.
Yes.
So your question is, what type of
change? Yeah.
I guess consumer customer. That's the thing too. Consumer. It should be customer. Customer should be consumers. Whatever. That's a different topic. Either way. The thing is so if you look at movies, you can purchase movies off of YouTube. You can purchase movies off of Amazon. If they're trying to push laws to change the digital rights, Amazon and YouTube will have to change their digital rights. So the government is going to have to go against everybody who distributes digital licenses through whatever type of media they sell. It's the same with iTunes, right? If you buy an album off of iTunes, I don't know what the terms of services are, but I'm assuming Apple could just take that back whenever they want. Or same with Amazon, they can take back a movie if you purchased it.
Right.
So it's any type of consumer protection. Not only would Sony fight it, but then you would have. But if the laws are changed, where Sony has to change, like, all of that stuff, Amazon is going to be in trouble with this, too. Who knows what it would be with, like, digital, like, say you buy a skin in Fortnite or whatever, and it's a Spider-Man skin, and the Spider-Man rights are gone in Fortnite. Well, they can just take that skin after. Like, all of these companies are going to fight the government to make sure that this is all just licensing and you just rent this stuff. So what type of consumer protections you'll get? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Not to sound bleak, but when you have a few corporations that pretty much own the whole digital world, just for the sake of convenience, because that's what it is. I don't know. That's how it is, man. That's how I see it. It's a tough one.
Yeah, it is a tough one. Well,
the only path I see forward is you let the companies. So say CD Projekt Red wants to make The Witcher 4 on disc.
Yes.
Like let them do the manufacturing. Let them do all of that stuff. Like Sony wants to stop. Yeah, let them front the cost and do all of that stuff themselves. If Sony wants to stop it, let them stop it. But let developers have that choice.
I agree. Or, the game studio in general. Like, I agree with that. I 100% agree. Because, like, does Sony own Blu-rays, though? They own CDs and
I don't know what the deal is. I looked it up, and apparently Blu-ray is its own company or something. I think Sony's heavily invested in it, but from what I can tell, if you want a PlayStation game stamped on Blu-ray, because obviously you can't put in a PlayStation game into like a Blu-ray player and it would work, right? I think there's some sort of proprietary thing in it.
Right.
I think you actually have to go through Sony to get the game properly printed on the disc so it would work on the PS5 console. That's why I think all developers have to go through Sony to do it. And Sony just wants to say, screw it, we're not even just going to do it anymore with any of these developers. So I think Sony has control in that sense. I don't think they have any type of stake in the Blu-ray market. I'm not sure. But from what I can tell, Blu-ray is its own entity. But to actually get your game printed on a disc, you do have to go through Sony.
Interesting. Wow. Well, we'll see what will happen. I do agree with you that, the studio should, independently do that. Like, that's a great option as well. So what does this leave room for Sony's competition? So, like, does Xbox...
You want to talk about Xbox?
Yeah, does Xbox take advantage of this?
You mean how they gutted a bunch of studios, or what?
I mean, yeah, we can talk about that, too. They gutted it. And then, as soon as they gutted, Sony was like, aha, there's the distraction. Let's tweet now.
It's crazy, man. It's literally like these two are just... I don't even know, man. But,
they got it. They did some layoffs as well. But, hey, if I'm Xbox, I would take advantage of this situation. This is a layoff right here for them. This is basically an alley-oop saying that,
they want this.
Yeah.
They want an all digital. No. They want an all digital future. They're the ones who first started it back on the Xbox.
I know they did, but they
want this.
They can redeem themselves. They can redeem. All they need to do is just say
they don't want it.
They don't want it.
They don't want it. They don't want it. I mean, who even knows what they want? They just want more AI data centers everywhere. That's all they want.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah,
so the studios that they cut, you know the studios, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
What do you think about their games? What do you think about the games? So let's talk about let's talk about the Ninja Theory and the Hellblade series or whatever. What do you think about that game? Do you think it's justified to even keep? Like, there's two. Let me ask you first about the studios first.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that series, Hellblade? What do you think about it? Is it a good series?
It's a pretty good series, yeah.
Is it worth keeping?
How much did they do? Like, how much did they sold in general? Like, what's the...
Not good.
Okay.
So there's so many things with Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Because you put all these games day one on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole other thing where it just completely cannibalizes sales
Mm-hmm.
and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's my take on this all is these studios were purchased because they were supposed to put games onto Game Pass. They were supposed to win awards and have these games on Game Pass to fill out the thing. The issue with these studios is the Hellblade thing. That game took like 6 years or 5 years to make. That's way too long. The other studio, they shut down Compulsion. Was it Compulsion Games? Yeah, just Compulsion Games. They made that South at Midnight game. It took them 70 years and like $100 million budget for like this. The sales were absolutely nothing with that game, right? But and then same with that State of Decay game or whatever. Like a decade since the second one came out. This is way too long for these studios to be working on these kind of games.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? They
What's the studio that worked on the Doom game? Is that the same studio or is that the?
That one is pretty rough. Yeah, apparently they cut 50% of the staff.
Wow.
Literally the day that they were releasing DLC for the new Doom, which is absolutely bananas. How do I feel about that? Sometimes maybe studios are just, like, they just keep growing and growing.
Yeah.
Maybe you did need to trim a little bit of the fat, but with a studio like that who's made consistently good games, who has their own proprietary engine, who makes really good games, like the whole Doom series, the Doom reboot series is absolutely fantastic. I don't know if the new Indiana Jones used the ID, whatever the ID engine is. I don't know what it's called. I think Indiana Jones used that engine as well. This is a studio you really shouldn't like get rid of because they're so honed in on their craft. That's like getting rid of anything in Insomniac or like the people who make like Mario Odyssey or Donkey Kong or something, right? It's such a tight-knit group that they understand exactly how to work together. Building those kind of relationships in a team, it takes years to do, right? You can't just constantly hire and fire people too, and that's another thing too, is this was only the first round of layoffs for Microsoft. There's still another 1,200 that's going to happen in July. Sometime in July.
Yeah, I heard that Asia's cleaning house. I heard she's like, working on that really hard right now. So like, yeah. What do you think about her getting hired with the feds? The federal what's the let me see. She got hired.
Yeah, for rights. For employee bullshit, whatever it is. Look, Microsoft is already tied to the government like crazy, so does it even matter at this point? Like, all I can say, like I said, I have zero faith in Xbox, but all I can say is what she wants to do is focus on, Fallout. Just basically, they're done with the plan that Phil Spencer had, which was pushing Game Pass, pushing
I heard about
different kind of games.
Yeah.
Pushing these different kind of games. I think Asha wants to focus on Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Call of Duty, Halo, like their tentpole franchises, which, like, it could be a good idea, especially with Bethesda. because, like, what was the last Fallout? Like, 15 years ago? What was the last Elder Scrolls? Like, 15 years ago? We got a game like Starfield, which is nowhere near to standards of what an open-world RPG should be.
Right.
So if she's going to come in and make these studios focus on what needs to be focused on, then I think that is a benefit, instead of working on games like South of Midnight or whatever, right? Or where, like, you could have that audience, but how big is that audience kind of thing, right? Whereas compared to whatever the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be with, right?
Right.
I think it's a step in the right direction. If you ask me, I think the plan that Phil Spencer had didn't work out. Game Pass didn't grow. I don't think video games are good in a subscription model because you play them for so long.
Yeah.
Movies are a passive experience. You sit there and watch movies. A video game, you actually have to do stuff. And they take over like 30, 40 hours depending on the game. I think this is the right call, personally. And these studios technically didn't get shut down. Their games are going to still be released. They retained all of their IPs, and Microsoft is still going to fund their next projects going forward as well. So this is still a good sign. I get the plan was different under the Phil Spencer era, but the Phil Spencer era was not working. It just was not working. So let's go back to the drawing board. You have Bethesda, maybe have Activision work on something that isn't Call of Duty for once. Build up that little portfolio. It looks like they want to have more of a closed-off ecosystem, too, with Xbox. They want to bring back their exclusives and everything. I think that's a good idea. Exclusives are the reason why people buy consoles. It is. Like,
I agree. I do agree, but they're making money on PlayStation as well. They're making a boatload of money. Hey, what are the games that are making them money? They're
Forza made a lot. Forza made a lot of money.
I don't know if I'm looking at that data. I'm like, I don't know if I would like to pull that off. A PlayStation, we're making money. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a bad idea. But I understand that they want to sell the Xbox. They want
to build up the platform again.
Yes.
They want to give you a reason
to buy the Xbox. But
I know
it's a tough choice. It's a tough choice.
It is a very tough choice.
Yeah.
You have to make that choice though.
They already made that choice with
Gears.
Was it Gears? Yeah, they did that with Gears.
Yeah, they made that choice with Gears.
And I'm betting they want to make that choice with Halo as well, because I heard some rumors that they pulled off Halo off of the state of play. Is that true?
No, yeah. From what I can tell, that's what they did. And Sony was very angry with Microsoft when they did that, and the relationships kind of soured after. Because, Sony was supposed to show off Halo running on PS5 Pro, all of the special features on the controller and everything like that, right? Like, it was supposed to be a big thing, but literally at the last second, Xbox said, no, you can't be showing Halo on your state of play. And then it seems like Gears of War at the last second as well was supposed to come to PS5, and then they just completely said, no, we're making an Xbox exclusive. I agree with you slightly, where it's like, if you released Gears, and that's the thing too, is they're still releasing these games on PC, so it's still, if you fully went exclusive and stopped releasing on PC, then that would really give a reason for people to buy Xboxes. I don't know why they're still going to release these games on PC, when if you really want that closed-off ecosystem, you have to, even though Microsoft owns Windows, whatever the deal is, you have to, if you want Xbox to thrive as a platform, as a console and everything like that, you have to bring in all of your games and all of your studios.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a tough decision.
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah. I wish the best of luck for Asia. I think she wants the Xbox to. She says that the Xbox will be the most successful console, in by 2030. I don't know. Like, I don't know if how long is that? It's like 3 years. Is that 3 years and a half?
Yeah, it's like
3 years and a half.
3.5 years.
Yeah. You think she can get it done in crunch? That's crunch time. she's like almost in the. I think. I mean, basically, she's in the first quarter right now. All right, and I feel like that's still not a lot of time, in my opinion, to be the number one console. But they have potential.
I think
to make that happen. But they have to make the correct choices here. Go ahead.
I think if they really want this Xbox to succeed and compete, make Halo, make a new Halo, but make it exclusive. Make Gears exclusive. Make the Elder Scrolls 6 exclusive. Make Fallout exclusive. Make Activision's new IP that isn't Call of Duty will always have to be multi-platform. There's nothing you can do about that.
Right.
But have Activision work on a new IP and make it exclusive. Use these studios and make their IPs exclusive. Don't release it on the PC. If you release it on the PC, it undermines buying an Xbox. It really does. If they can just hunker down and like next year during the Summer Game Fest or the E3 or whatever you want to call it, they just show off all of these things and they just say Xbox exclusive. I know this is going to hurt Xbox fans, but no more day one Game Pass bullshit because that cannibalizes sales. It's a great deal for consumers or customers. It's a great deal for them, but it cannibalizes the sales, and it's so much riskier doing this whole Game Pass thing. Just focus on what PlayStation does with their PS Plus, where they just release games whenever. This day one nonsense has to stop. Have all of your studios focus on the exclusives, and then by 2030, if you have an established IP like Sony has with Wolverine, Ghost, and God of War, you can have that with Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and the new Activision IP. You can do this. You can do this. That's my opinion on how to turn around. Like, I'm not a CEO, but that's my opinion on how to turn around, because you look at the track record with Nintendo and Sony. Clearly, their exclusives is what's moving these consoles.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. That's 100%. I 100% agree with that. Well, we will see what will happen with that. You heard about the EA football situation, right? The whole thing that's going on with that, like the microtransactions. And you're not surprised.
College football?
Yeah, college football.
College football?
Yeah.
NCAA or whatever it's
called. Yeah. The football 27.
I heard they backtracked though. I heard they got rid of the microtransactions. Yeah, I heard they got rid of the microtransactions.
What do you think of it at first? Because like I wasn't a fan of it at all. Like I wasn't like I heard that what they're doing is just like.
It's EA. What do you want me to say? It's EA. Like they.
Yeah, like, EA, like, basically...
They literally got the most downvoted Reddit comment in history when they had microtransactions in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like, this is EA doing EA stuff.
Yeah.
You'll never change EA. EA is just doing what they're doing.
And
if you haven't learned your lesson yet, then whatever. Like...
But, I mean, they got bought by... Saudi Arabia investors, I believe, back in, if I remember it, EA Sports.
Yeah, they're going to be privately owned.
Yeah. They got, privately owned. They got bought by them, and they're looking to make more money.
Half of it is funded by Saudi investors. The other half is from Jared Kushner's trust fund from Trump or whatever.
Oh, jeez. It all
so it's like half Jared Kushner, half the Saudi government buying out EA.
Wow. It all leads to the Orange Man, eh?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, that Freedom 250 at the White House, that was a spectacle, if anything.
Yeah.
That was a spectacle, if anything.
Yeah.
Like, say what you will if you agree with them or don't, but having fighter jets fly over the White House as you have people fighting in the UFC, what a show. What a show.
That's insane.
Regardless if you have the whole Epstein class there.
God.
What a show.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So about EA and going private or what?
Yeah, I think, EA going private, and then...
Or the microtransactions, because honestly I have nothing to say about the microtransactions. That's just EA being EA.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, like, EA has been doing this for quite a long time, right? They put microtransactions a lot of it, but it's been like predatory, like it's bad. Like I heard that they put it in like an offline, in their offline games. Like when the game goes offline, you had to like upgrade your My Player offline, and then if you don't have any coins left, you still have to purchase it. That's insane.
With EA has been regulated to just sports franchises.
Yeah.
And they've already destroyed Dragon Age.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows about the new Mass? I know there's a new Mass Effect coming. It could be good.
Yeah.
The Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Fallen Order, those are good games. I can't complain about those.
Right.
And they destroyed Dead Space as well. That's a whole other topic too.
Right. Yeah.
What do I think about?
I know.
And I heard The Sims is pretty bad with microtransactions.
Yeah, I played it. I played it.
Horrible.
Yeah, I played it as well. It has a lot of micro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I deleted it off my phone as well. So like that tells you the story.
The Sims is on your phone?
It was on my phone. It was.
I didn't know you could get The Sims on your phone. No.
Yeah, you can. Let me see. I believe so. You can get The Sims on your phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. The Sims free to play. Yep. You can get that on your phone.
Oh, free to play model.
Yeah, free to play. Oh yeah. Speaking of free to play. Let's go back to Nintendo, right? Mario.
Don't you dare talk about Nintendo.
Mario Tour. Is it Mario Tour? Is it Mario Tour?
Oh yeah, Mario Kart Tour. Yeah, it's gonna be ending. Yeah.
What happened there? It wasn't not doing too well, I believe. Mario.
I don't think it was doing bad because whenever they would release new costumes or whatever, the views on their YouTube channel would be like 20,000 for the new costume. So I feel like there was a small but dedicated audience to the game.
Yeah.
But I guess they felt like, all right, we're done updating the game. It is what it is. We're done with the thing. I think they should have done what they did with the Animal Crossing Online, where you could make a one-time purchase and then own the game forever on your phone. They're not doing that with this, which kind of sucks because I didn't know there was like a whole battle pass or a subscription service for Mario Kart Tour. obviously they have the loot boxes or microtransactions in that.
That's
so
insane.
you spend. That's what I mean. You could have easily spent hundreds of dollars trying to get a special outfit for Mario or Peach or whatever. And then I heard starting in August or something, you can get all these rewards for free now. So all of these people who have spent all of this money on this game are now getting these rewards for free. But you're just completely shutting off the game in September. They should have made an offline version of it, for sure, like they did with Animal Crossing.
Right.
So that it sucks for people who've invested, but that's the thing with live service games. Is there's gonna be a time where the game is just not profitable anymore, and it's just you have to shut it down. These live service games aren't gonna last forever. Like they're just not. Especially a game like Mario Kart Tour, when you can just play Mario Kart World on the friggin' Switch 2.
That's
you go on Switch 1 and you play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe kind of thing, right?
It would be funny if they added microtransactions to the game on Switch 2, Mario Kart. That would be funny if that was their focus, if that was their shift. It was like, it's working on here, but let's shift everything.
You can get away with that on mobile. You can't get away with that on home console, especially Nintendo. People, you think the Sony fans would be angry? Just wait. Nintendo fans might even fly down to Japan and start some stuff. That's how passionate they are about Nintendo.
Wow. Yeah, they said they're shutting down Mario Kart Tour primarily because the company is shifting away from mobile game operations. So is that their only game?
No, because you're talking to a big Fire Emblem fan here, right?
Oh, right. Okay.
And they have the Fire Emblem mobile game, and lucky for us.
Yeah.
Lucky, you want to know how much money that game made last year?
How much?
$120 million.
Jeez.
So thank goodness there's a bunch of whales in that game that is willing to spend a bunch of money in Fire Emblem.
Crazy.
So that game, I don't think will ever be shut down.
That's crazy.
Like they're gonna keep on making Fire Emblem games for the home console, and then they add it to the Fire Emblem mobile game. So I think that game is going to be, because it's a huge success for Nintendo in the mobile space. They'll never shut it down. Everything else, they should have made an offline version of Mario Kart Tour. That's all I'm saying. They should have made an offline version. Fire Emblem is the only other one. I guess Super Mario Run was one. That wasn't free to play. That was like $14. They had another one. It was called like Dragolia Lost or something. It was kind of like it was made by the people who made Xenoblade Chronicles.
Right.
They had it on mobile for a little bit. It was a good game. It was actually a very well made game for the mobile platform, but it was just very hard to monetize it, kind of thing, and just. It was like a really well-made game, so they had to put a lot of time and effort into it. So they should kind of shut that one down too. What do they got? Animal Crossing, and then I don't know if you count Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go, and the Pokemon trading card game app, and
right.
I think my wife plays Pikmin Run or some sort of Pikmin mobile game. It's basically Pokemon Go but with Pikmin. But that's like a separate company, right? Like Niantic or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's like a separate company.
Oh, right.
Fire Emblem will probably be the only one left.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Okay. Well,
history lesson on mobile.
So the game is officially scheduled to permanently go dark September 29, 2026 at 11 p.m. September 30th. Well, 11 p.m. Pacific, and then September 30th at 2 a.m. Eastern. So, there you go, guys. There you go.
There you go. Say bye-bye there.
Yeah.
Mario in like a Halloween costume in October. Mario Kart.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So last topic. So like a lot of like, games are getting like, movie adaptations, etc. You have your Super Mario's. Star Fox is getting one. What else is good? What else got one? In the past. Assassin's Creed got a live action one. Adaptation, like a video game adaptation. And then what was the one with like Tom Holland again? Uncharted, yes. They got one as well. So
thank goodness you forgot about Sonic.
Oh yeah, Sonic got one game. Technically
Sonic's so good.
And I mean, technically, this is an anime, and it was a video game as well. It was a video game.
Sonic?
No. The thing I'm going to mention in a minute. One Piece had its live action on Netflix as well, right?
Oh boy.
And and then that was pretty good. In my opinion, I love this series. In my opinion, I don't know what do you think about it, but I don't know. I don't think you subscribe to Netflix, are you?
No.
Okay.
I think if we want to talk movies and TV shows, that would be a whole other discussion. I think we should just focus on the video game adaptation. I don't want to go into anime and Netflix.
Okay. Not Netflix. What? Okay.
But no, I'm not subscribed to Netflix. Just Prime.
And I understand that you're not, in the anime lore, but like,
no.
Naruto's gonna
Dragon Ball Z.
You watched that movie, the live action? That was terrible.
I didn't watch the live action Dragon Ball Z though. I'm sorry, I missed out on such a masterpiece of Dragon Ball.
That was a masterpiece. Terrible masterpiece. I watched that in theaters. I wasted my own money to watch it.
Dude, my brother went to go see it in theaters, man. He was so disappointed with that too, man.
Oh my!
How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna okay that kind of stuff in theaters? I'd be. Almost the early 2000s, right? What are you gonna do?
Is it 2009 or is it what 2009? Dragon Ball Evolution? When did that came on? Let me see. Hold on.
I don't know. Maybe 2003.
No, it was 2003. No, it was 2003 because the creator.
2005. I say 2005.
Dragon Ball Evolution. It was Dragon Ball Evolution 2009.
Ah, dang. Okay.
It was so bad that Akira Toriyama came out of retirement and made Dragon Ball Super. Right? That's how bad it was.
Are you serious?
Yes, that was the reason.
When did Dragon Ball Z end? When did Dragon Ball...
Dragon Ball Z ended... Dragon Ball Z...
He didn't make GT he didn't make GT, like Dragon Ball GT. The creator wasn't involved in that one, right?
No, he wasn't. He
wasn't involved in GT. I think it was a different staff.
Yeah.
So whenever the Kid Buu saga ended, he was pretty much I'm done with Dragon Ball Z. Mm-hmm. And then Dragon Ball live action comes out, and then he's just completely.
Yeah.
And then he makes Dragon Ball Super. Interesting.
Yeah, that was the reason why. He made a few movies like I feel like Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. I watched that. That was all right. Resurrection F, and then he made Dragon Ball Super. I believe. Yes. It ended in January 31st, 1996. That's when the Dragon Ball Z has ended, and then the English dub concluded.
The Kid Buu saga ended in 96.
Yes, but the English dub ended a few years later April 7th, 2003. So yes. So like
that's actually like a few years. That's a while.
Yeah. We got the English dub, so that makes more sense. I don't remember 1996 it ended. Probably it ended in Japan. It ended. But yeah, Naruto's getting a live action movie.
What are we getting a live action movie of?
Naruto. Yes. It's the same director that's creating Spider-Man Brand New Day. So Daniel Creighton. He actually met the creator of Naruto. I believe in Japan actually the other day. I saw pictures of it. Pretty cool.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so like basically, hopefully it's like a One Piece live action situation where it's really good, and not a Dragon Ball Evolution. Hopefully it's not that.
Oh my
because
God.
I'm going to go into movie theaters and basically watch that movie myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
what is the SpongeBob meme or whatever? How many lessons do I have to teach you, old man? Like, when will you learn? When will you learn that this never works out in live action anime adaptation?
Oh,
I don't care how.
Yeah.
I don't care how good One Piece is good or not. Live action. At the end of the day, man, anime is designed to be anime. I'm not an anime guy. But anime is designed a certain way. It should be anime, not live action. I don't know.
A lot of people will agree with you on that. Like, anime should stay animated. And at some point, there's some point. But, like...
Dude, imagine if they made a live action Mario movie. You know how disturbing that would be?
That happened.
Actually, wait, why did I just say that? Yeah, that actually did happen. Oh my God, that actually did happen. What were we talking about?
Well, I don't know what was worse, Dragon Ball Evolution or the Super Mario movie.
It's a horrible example, I'm sorry.
That could go hand in hand as the worst adaptation. Like, technically Dragon Ball... technically Dragon Ball Z is kind of a video game / anime, right? So, like, basically, go hand in hand between the two, right? Like, I don't know what's worse. I would have to watch them both, I guess. It won't be a pleasant experience.
No, I think the Dragon Ball, at least the Mario one, you could still have fun. Mm-hmm. The Dragon Ball one is like all serious kind of thing, right? It's just not going to work.
Oh my God.
I can't. Well, you know what's a good? What do you think about the live action Zelda? Mm-hmm. What do you think about that? What do you think they should have done there?
Is it in development right now, or is it?
It's coming out next year. The live action Zelda movie.
No, is it going to be live action, or is it going to be like 3D animation or 3D?
No, live action with real actors and all of that stuff. Yeah.
I haven't seen pictures of it. I need to see pictures of it for.
They have a few.
What do you think about? What do you think about that? Because
No, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. How can you? Especially if there's so many. Like, at least with Mario, he always looks like Mario. Mm-hmm. With Link, he has so many games and so many different times. Mm-hmm. Where could you possibly start with Zelda, and what that's going to be, and who are the actors? Who could even play Ganondorf? Like, I personally, if they were going to do it, they should have done animation, but even then, I still wouldn't want an animated Zelda movie. I just don't think Zelda is a good thing to adapt into a movie or even a TV series.
Right.
I just don't think it's suited for that kind of stuff. Mario, you could do it. Star Fox, you could do it. Hell, they even did it back with Donkey Kong, if you remember that cartoon back in the day. It did have a Donkey Kong cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was all. I mean, at its time, it didn't age too well actually. Like when you're watching as a kid, it was good. When you're watching as an adult, oof. It's kind of rough. You could see the animations are just like, ugh. But yeah, anyways, go ahead.
No, yeah, I just don't think. I just don't think they can, especially because Sony's making it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Sony has a good track record with movies anymore. I don't think they can make good movies. Sony.
Spider-Man.
I think the only. Yeah, you say Spider-Man, but the thing is it's not because of Sony. It's because of Spider-Man. Sony has nothing to do with the fact that Spider-Man is so popular.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's my opinion on that. Spider-Man is such a popular superhero that if it was Sony or Paramount or Universal, it wouldn't matter. Spider-Man would still be that popular.
So the director of the Legend of Zelda movie is Wes Ball. He's best known for directing the Maze Runner trilogy, Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. Huh. You think I haven't watched any of those movies. Maze Runner trilogy and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Which one? I saw the one with James Franco. I saw that Planet of the Apes, and I saw the one after that when the apes kind of took over, and there was this big war when they were using machine guns to like take over this building. I saw those two Planet of the Apes, but Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That must be when the apes really took over, right?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes means the apes have taken over.
Possibly. Oh, that's a 2024? I thought it was an old movie. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, Franco's not on here. James Franco's not even in this movie.
No, James Franco did the first one. Not the first, because they remade it, right? There was remade in the 1980s.
Right.
They rebooted it, and then James Franco was in it, but then all of that stuff happened with James Franco, if you believe it or don't believe it.
I see. All right. Well, we can only hope for this and Naruto live action. So I'm the director has done Shang-Chi.
Oh God!
And then
all right, it's finished.
And then Wonder Man was. He's 2 for 2 right now. He's 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Spider-Man: Brand New Day is coming. He's also directing that as well. So like, he's looking. Yeah, I've seen the trailers for that one. It's looking good. It's looking great for this man. So like, if he can pull off a 4-peat like he's the Golden State Warriors coach, or
oh my God,
or Phil Jackson in his prime, but if you can pull it off, I understand a lot of those coaches did 3-peat, so don't worry, guys. I'm just making a joke here, but if you can pull off a 4-peat with all these movies, he's a GOAT. There's no question for a director.
If you think Shang-Chi, and what was the other one you said after that?
Wonder Man. Wonder Man is a TV series. You gotta watch it. That's a great one.
If you think those two means that he's up there with the Golden State Warriors, I can't. I can't even.
The Chicago Bulls from the 90s.
Don't even.
LA Lakers in the 2000s. Oh man, yeah. Even the Detroit Red Wings in the 90s. Detroit Red Wings in the 90s. Oh my God. Hopefully he has a hit with like Naruto. So like, and this guy.
What do you even adapt in there? This guy just eats noodles the whole time, right?
I mean, he's more. Naruto's a great character. I you know, like he's like one of those characters he's very underrated. Like he's like an underdog. He's like an underdog type of character. Like, you know, like in the beginning,
the underdog. Goku is the OG underdog.
I mean, no, he's.
And if you even want to go crazy, Ash Ketchum from Pokemon is the OG
if
underdog.
If I have to pick between the three, I pick Naruto to Ash Ketchum
over Goku and Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, because Goku.
That's a wild take. That's a wild take.
Like because Naruto, it was hated from the jump, like for the first episode until like until Shippuden. I believe Shippuden. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You know, until Shippuden. Shippuden, he was.
Have you seen the first episode of Pokemon? Remember when he grabs? He shows up late to Professor Oaks, and he's about to grab. There's no Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. The only thing that's left is the Pikachu. He grabs it. The Pikachu shocks him right away, and it's just like, oh, it's not going to work with the Pikachu.
Right.
So he's dragging it along and everything like that. And then next thing you know, all of a sudden, all of these sparrows come and just attack Ash and everything like that. And then you just see the most dramatic thing where Pikachu finally steps in and Ash is covering Pikachu from the sparrow attacks. And then you just see Pikachu has finally had enough and sees that Ash is there to protect him and save Ash from all of that thing. And then you see the Ho coming back. It's one of the most iconic episodes in the goddamn world. And he said Ash is the underdog.
I mean, like, you know, like, I feel like I said, I feel like Naruto's more of an underdog. In my opinion, he's more underdog than
Goku. Especially Goku.
Goku, he was like from the like he had friends. Naruto did not have any friends at all.
Piccolo was not his friend when he fought Raditz. Come on.
He had Krillin, Master Yoshi.
What the heck did Krillin? Oh yeah, Master Roshi was too busy ogling Bulma to do anything. So like what?
Yeah, he had friends. Naruto didn't have.
Piccolo was the one who helped him after what Goku did to Piccolo back in the day. So it was already an underdog story between Piccolo and Goku. And no. Unless you're starting to explain that Naruto is an underdog, I completely disagree with you.
Okay, I mean, Ash Ketchum had he didn't have too many friends other than Pikachu. Pikachu kind of hated him at first. I remember, but then when he taught him, they grew their relationship, etc. And then his first battle was with Brock, right? Or was it with Misty?
Brock. It was
Brock. Okay, so
that was a fight too, right?
Yeah. That was a great battle. That was a great battle. Yeah, and then his second fight was with Misty. That's where the chemistry of the friendship evolved. Naruto didn't have he had to work to get to it took from Naruto from
we talking about Ash robbed Misty's bike, dude. He took his bike because he needed to I forget why he stole her bike, but she was angry at Ash.
And Naruto had to work to get trust from Sakura and Sasuke. Sasuke was abandoning Naruto. I don't remember the story, but I don't remember how the story went too much. I remember
the story, but you remember exactly what happened to Ash and Goku. But Naruto, you can't remember because
the thing is,
Naruto and Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon are a whole different league.
Yeah, but I remember how much people didn't like Naruto as much. I remember that, and that's why I think he's more of an underdog than both Goku and Ash Ketchum, in my opinion. I would pick Naruto any day, in my opinion. Versus those.
Maybe as a series, if you're trying to say, like, you know, Naruto as a series compared to Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon, yeah, Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon are way bigger than Naruto, right? They're not anime series anymore. They're just everybody knows Goku and.
Oh, you're talking about overall, like, success and...
But like, actual underdogs, literally, Goku is an underdog every fight he gets into, man. Every single fight, he's an underdog.
That's for another story. We can talk about that. We will go on and on with this. It's just like, you know, like, it's not going to stop. Like,
the whole Frieza saga, he was an underdog. Frieza was this unstoppable being.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Yeah, he was.
He was a whole underdog for that.
But, you know, okay, I'm gonna put, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Naruto, I'm still gonna put Naruto number 1. Goku number 2, and then Ash at number 3, in my opinion. Because, like, they already had friends, right? Actually, Ash developed friends, right?
Ash has two friends.
Goku had friends.
And Misty's really pushing it as a friend, if you ask me. I don't think Misty actually likes Ash that much.
Kinda.
You must be realistic here.
And then, you know, Goku already had friends in Dragon Ball Z. Like, you know, the only, like, he had, you know, in Dragon Ball, he didn't have friends at the starting. He started developing friends, like, you know, Bulma, what's his name?
Was it Yamcha Tien?
And
Chaozu.
Chaozu, etc. Dragon Ball Z. But he already had friends. Like, Goku already had friends.
But look what happened when Nappa and Vegeta came, or whatever, right? Like, Nappa literally, it's Cybermen. Like everybody died. Everybody died for Nappa and thing. It was legitimately up to Goku to do this. And then when Vegeta threw the moon into the air and became the giant monkey, like, who was there to help Goku at the time? Yeah, he fought because of his friend.
Yeah.
But it was all up to Goku. Like, that is the underdog story of facing somebody who's from a different planet and all of that's the dude. No,
I just feel like Naruto.
Underdog.
I feel like Naruto was just hated from the start because of the beast inside of him. Like, he was hated because, like, you know, nobody liked him from the start, and he had to like work to get that respect from his village, right? So, like, in my opinion, that's why I feel like he's more of an underdog than those two. But, you know,
village, the whole planet Earth rests on Goku's shoulders. Yeah. Oh, Naruto needs the respect of his elders in the village, while Goku has to be unbelievable.
He was hated, man. Nobody liked him. Nobody liked Naruto. Alright, okay. But anyway, so yeah, like, you know, hopefully it's a good movie. Both Naruto and Zelda. Hopefully those two will be successful in their near future, and we'll probably give you an update. We'll probably give you a review on Zelda in the near future. I think you're gonna be watching that movie. You're watching that movie when it comes out.
The wife's a big Zelda fan, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go see the Zelda theaters and all of that stuff. Yeah.
We'll be talking about it by then. So, like, I will be talking. Definitely will be talking about Naruto, the live action, as well when it comes out as well. So, yeah.
Okay. Who's playing Naruto?
It hasn't been. Hasn't been any cast yet. So that's probably gonna happen.
Well, I hope it's Kevin Hart.
People are saying, like, why not
Kevin Hart?
Why not Tom Holland as Naruto?
Why not? Why not Tom Holland? You know what? No, let's go a step further. Why not Mark Wahlberg? Why not have Mark Wahlberg as friggin' Naruto? Perfect. We already got the casting figured out.
Yeah, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Kakashi.
And then we gotta have Jack Black in there after too. Why not? We gotta have Jack Black in there.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah,
somewhere. You gotta play somebody.
Yeah, Yeah. I'll be upset if that happens. but yeah, hopefully it's a more. I don't know. They kind of westernized like One Piece a little bit, but like hopefully they kind of like do a mixture of maybe if they do westernize, I wouldn't be too mad. But a lot of the real Naruto fans are probably mad. They want to see it more. I think Japanese influenced a little bit more. So yeah. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. Okay. That's basically this episode of the Next Tape podcast. Appreciate you, RJ, for coming on again.
Thanks for having me back on. I always enjoy the conversation.
Yeah. We're gonna have one again. Next episode. Yeah, that's it.
Liked what you heard with our podcast, you can head on over to our website, which is solo.to/next take podcast. There you can get any of the links to any of our social media, which is Facebook, Instagram at Next Take Podcast, and Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Next Take Pod. You can also find links to our Reddit page and many other things, I'm sure. Can't remember all off the top of my head. You can also email us at mikeltanika@gmail.com. There you can send us any inquiries you have, any questions, or also any episode ideas. And if you do have episode ideas, just make sure you put in the subject line episode ideas, and we'll add it to our list. If you also liked us, you can like us, rate us, follow us on any of your favorite podcast apps. You can rate us, however, on Spotify and Apple Podcast. We would greatly appreciate that. And we'll also move forward and share or spot a light on those who give us 5-star ratings in the future. That is it for us. We'll see you next time for the episode.